Hey, all of you. It's Wednesday. Who's ready to get some wizarding done? I know I am. Welcome to another evening of sprints on behalf of the HeartBreathings writing community. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I am your soul writer, author of sci-fi fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references. Who's ready to get some sprints in? Whether you're reading, writing, doing anything else you want, I'm here to cheer you on, to cheer you through. We're going to be doing at least 4 30-minute sprints. I'll probably throw a shorter self-care, soul care somewhere in the mix as well. Somewhere around that 2 sprint mark for us, and we'll see how we're doing there. How's is everyone? What you working on? You heard me mention earlier, HeartBreathings. If you're new, welcome. If you're here live on the replay and you're a returning guest, glad to have you for. Here's the portal hopping link over to our schedule where you can find all the links to my fellow admins' YouTube channels or any of the wonderful information our captain at the helm, Sarra Cannon, has to share. Of course, during and in between sprints, you can also hang out with us over on Facebook. And then Sarah does still have, I believe, her HB90 Bootcamp affiliate link here for her HB90 program that is kicking off, I believe, this weekend. So do feel welcome to check out with it. If you've been curious, now's the time to check it. Please feel welcome to click notify me on launch with my Kickstarter that's going to be launching here in like 3 weeks on July the 8th. And if you're looking for a book coach or bookish business coach to get you putting some soul back in your business, reach out. Mom, fellow admin, hello there, Angela. So Angela was off earlier today. Do feel welcome to catch a replay, but we'll be here later in the week on Friday. Glad to have you with, Mom. I'm glad you're making chicken nuggies. Are they for who I hope they're for? I hope they're who I hope they're for, because that's good sign. Sam, chicky nuggy sound, and they are good for the soul. They sound amazing. Jess, hello, and to Jennifer and Lysanda, glad to have all of you here. Alex, hello. Tonight is all self-care. We believe in that here for sure. Your creative well is low. We're going to cheer you on through refilling it. Glad to have you joining us for that. I'm kind of in that mode myself tonight. I'm in whatever happens is gravy mode and have been since about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Not often I do that, and it's okay to slack off once in a while. It's actually good for you. Inca, hello. Going to catch up on your watch list. Ooh, that's a good time with the treadmill. Yeah, for sure. I get it. Get those steps. Hello, Bug. What do you think you're doing? We have, it's a time of year where all the bugs in Maryland come out to play, and they're coming out to play because I'm in the basement. Jennifer, revising a really rough draft of a scene. Ooh, love it. Brandy, hello. Hugs to you. Thank you for being here. Hey, you can come sit at my table. I'm sending you all the hugs right now, Mama. So many hugs. And who do I need to go beat up? I know what's going on, but you let me know who needs beaten up. Just saying. Jess, missed the Soul Bard Collective Live earlier. Well, thank you for giving that a replay. We took yesterday's quote, overcome, not outcome, and expanded on it. And I gave you 5 tips on how to deal with overcoming things. Cassandra, a fellow admin, hello. Long day as well. Couch and laptop and Canva-ing, as Mom would say. Hi, friends. All around. We have multiple Jennifers and a Jenna in chat tonight. So Jenna's short for something if you didn't know. Welcome to my table, friends. Speaking of the cup of positivity, I think it is about time we get our sip of
Cup of positivity and friends, realigning the soul one sip at a time. What are we going to draw today?
I don't know, pass me. What are we going to draw today? Yesterday's was One by Me. Are we going to get me or Cheesecake Man handwriting? Be somebody nobody thought you could be, including your younger self. Be somebody nobody thought you could be today. And of course, the Affirmators Deluxe from knockknockstuff.com. I wish it was sponsored. Not sponsored yet. Not sponsored yet. Let's see. Shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. And there was one with a book in there. I see the one with the book looking at, well, books. Wisdom. I think that's appropriate for this group. I often talk about Rafiki coming in and whapping us. So what wisdom do we have? With every relationship, I gain invaluable wisdom. I'm continually learning which qualities stimulate, support, and inspire me, and which ones make me want to cram a soup spoon into my ear and turn it slowly. In that sense, even, quote, failed relationships are actually successes. See how wise I sound. In other words, it's okay if friendships come and go. Sometimes you were only meant to be in each other's life to learn the lessons you were meant to learn. So be it. And yet, cultivate the relationships that were meant to stay, right? For sure, for sure. So again, we're going to go ahead and do 4 30-minute sprints, and I'm probably going to throw a short one in the mix there for you as well. Let's get into our first one straight away without delay, because it is time. See you all here in a little bit. Of course, in honor of Cowboy Bebop's theme song. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. See you on the other side. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get ourselves into a chat break. I did a couple of things. It was all gravy. That's why I did a couple of things. Whenever I get into that mindset and just do whatever, it's like Brandy, going to Canada, have fun. I might have figured out a way to cheat into making a 40-minute timer. I'll show you what I mean whenever I get it done, probably later tonight or tomorrow. Let's see, who is here? Jess, okay, I'll watch the replay. Thank you, my friend. Huge hugs to you. Georgia, hello, hello. Glad to have you here, my friend. I hope the flare-up is treating you nicely over the next couple of days. Glad you're prioritizing that rest for sure as you get some writing in and your pace and your time and your stride. How did it go? Hugs to everybody joining us. Jessica, well, you know what? My energy was not so great earlier today. And then I took this afternoon off, and it kind of made all the difference just to refill the well. So I'm totally here for anyone who's in that jive tonight, for sure, for sure. All the hugs to all of you. Eva, hello, my friend. It's great to have you here. How are you? And Latanya, good afternoon indeed. How's is, friend? Luna, good evening, good evening. How's is the novella? I messaged you and your sister about something. Just let me know what you have for feedback when you have the time. Looks like the hydration acquired. Most of us are drinking tea or coffee, and then right behind it by 10% water. Do make sure you're hydrating as you need. The next one, since wizards like to, use their ingredients, I got curious. What's your favorite flavor in the kitchen as far as herbs went? I'm a mint person and a dill person, for sure, for sure. It's intriguing to see that basil's winning by like a landslide. It does end up in a lot of stuff, doesn't it? Kat, hello, hello. Serious question. How do we get over the funk that we want to write a book, but read it at the same time? And it isn't done, so we get sad and we haven't written it yet, and we're working on other things. Oh, so you have procrastinativity? Yeah, I'm kind of going through a little bit of that right now. Or getting over that right now. For me, it was literally, I had to just, Jenna, do 300 words and see how it goes. I gave myself a very, very, very low goal and ramped up from there. Kat's still working on a 9-tailed fox demon, star-crossed lover with a vampire romance, and it's a fantasy romance you're creating. Oh, you love it, but you're also like, oh, it's the first book. The first book in a new world almost always feels this way for me as a writer, because you're the first recorder of the story. You're like, I don't know the full scope yet. Kind of like with walking into a brand new map on a brand new level on a video game. I want to go do all the things, but I don't want to do all the things. Shiny. So for me, it's literally give it a very, very conscious, low-level goal with lots of attempts to just get the reps in and build up my stamina too. Let me know if you want to sit down and have a chat too. Sitting down with a friend and chatting it out always helps. Cassandra, computer battery's dying already. No, but yay for a bit of text with the social media post. Charger alert, everybody. Check your chargers. Inca did a mile on the treadmill and then wrote 370. Yes, this is another good thing. Intermix movement with your day as far as keeping your stamina going. This is part of the other reason why I took today off. I went on a walk and came back and said, I still need some time. And everyone is indeed rocking it for sure. Sam talked to Dad through most of this front. I'm glad you're taking some time for that. Rocking it indeed. Zoning out is permissible. It is around the afternoon. Reboot for a second win. So reboot. Puns on the TV show included. Sam, just do the thing. Tickle the reading part. Yeah, do a little bit of both. Could you do one sprint with one and one sprint with the other? Guilty of having done that. Literally yesterday. So this does help to do a little bit of reread, a little bit of write, maybe. Yes, there's nothing like it. Inca agrees. Nothing like getting into your own story and then realizing some clown wasn't down quite yet to finish writing it to play on my friend Matt Schaefer. He has, if you know the very 80s 90s, I'm down to clown. Yeah, that's in my head now because of him. So I'm sorry if all my 80s and 90s isms are back, because I was hanging out with Matt in class earlier on today. Yes, we should have a sit down and chat for sure, for sure. Reach out with me, my friend. What's the easiest way to do that? Facebook message me or Instagram message me, or there's a link somewhere that'll take you to my Calendly. Wherever that link somewhere is, it's at the top, Jenna. It's at the top. There it is. So if you want to get a 30-minute discovery session, or just get on my calendar for a coffee chat or message me or whatever, go ahead. Reach out. So we're going to do another half an hour sprint, everybody. Okay, we're going to take a shorter self-care, soul care break. I'm probably going to roll dice, and if it's a high number, cut it in half. Keep the break like really short, to 10 minutes as possible for us. And by Friday, we should have a 40-minute-ish timer. That's the longest I can sit still. So, all right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Rock it out, Space Cowboys. Jam it out just for 30 minutes. See what you get. It's all gravy. Okay, close enough. I know what that sentence says, and that's all that matters. I'll edit it later. How's this, everyone? My gravy night turned out really good, and I'm going to go take a self-care, soul-care break indeed after this. So, oh, dice, be nice. We are at 14. That makes it 7. So, 7-minute break after this one, everyone. We'll take a legit self-care, soul-care break together. Let's see. Who's this here? Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Look forward to having a sit and chat with you, my friend, for sure, for sure. Cannot wait, cannot wait. Mom, cooked all the chicken, now eating your share. Can't wait to pick between can't pick between dill and basil. Those would taste really good in chicken, too. Like, we have a dill dip upstairs, and I'm going, I wonder if I took and dropped some basil in that, how that would taste like on a sandwich. You get what I mean? Didn't get any writing, but did the editing things. Hey, that's a task and a half on its own. And editing, as far as I'm concerned, is a great way to get into the world again. Inca 590, love it, love it. Jess, trying to work on the plot points of book 2. Have you started writing book 1, sweetie? I'm going to challenge you. You've been working on plotting things for at least a month. Do we need to give ourselves a writing start date here soon? Just going to push your boundary a little bit and give you a little bit of a jump start there. Sam reread some of the project of the Wheel of Doom wants you to write. Oh, okay. I used to use is it spinnerwheel.com in my classroom on occasion on like Fridays and be like, here's what we're working on today. I've taken to doing that with the winged ones for the side quest, first side quest to go with the Kickstarter. So I'm going to have a spinning wheel of prompts in July. If you guys want to contribute prompts and you have ideas, do share to me somehow, and I'll get it on the spinner wheel eventually. Jennifer, revising going pretty well. Love it, love it, love it. Jess, not plotting the rest of the books. Should go fast. Oh, okay. You want to make sure you have them all in line beforehand. Gotcha. Part of the reason it took so long, mental health breaks. That's fair. You did need those. I do admit, did need those. Sky sharing hers on IG, made your own. 28 books, some chores, some editing projects all in there. I love this idea. So let me go ahead and actually see if I can get the link for that. Is it literally, it's pickerwheel.com, not spinner wheel, isn't it? Yes. So I've used this in the classroom quite a bit. I've used it for giveaways in the past too. Actually, there's an old giveaway in here even. That tells me it's been a while since I've cleared my cache. Goodness, bad Jenna. Anyway, so if you want to check out pickerwheel.com and use it to help you beat some tasks, definitely a good way to go. Angelique just jumped in to say hi and share your funny for the week. A funny? Okay. Yeah, that pink guy's not funny. However, you submitted your outline for an essay and forgot to include your thesis. Oh, goodness. So really good body paragraphs is all they can tell you. I don't know what your thesis statement is, honey. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. It's okay. Jess, the whole cat thing kind of crashed and burned the schedule. That's true. Hugs. Sam tries to think when the cache was cleared on your desktop. We're writers, Lord only knows. Jess, if I don't finish it in June, you hope to finish it by plotting Camp July. You see, this is a good idea for your July. I kind of alluded to last night. I might do what I said last night and track it through the NaNoWriMo website just so I don't lose my streak. But if you're a Ream Stories author, they are doing Scribbling Through Summer. The challenge is kind of like NaNoWriMo was. try to complete an entire writing project that goes on your Ream Stories account. They're also going to have live sprints that is for authors in the Ream community. You can join there. Like, they have a whole epic thing for this challenge. So if you want to check Scribbling Through the Summer, please feel welcome to do so. Inca, that's so much nicer than the gaudy Wheel of Glory. This is true, the gaudy Wheel of Glory, but you've grown fond of it. I understand. I understand. Hugs. Jess, ideally like to draft in July. We will see. In your pace, in your time, in your stride, word wizard. You've got this. So we said 7 minutes, yes? We said we're going to do a quick. I had it right on 7 minutes and I moved it. How dare I? Quick little self-care, soul care break. I'm serious, everybody. Get up, move around, go to the bathroom. This is a self-care, soul care break. Little short break. Do take care of you. Reminder from the Cup of Positivity. Be somebody nobody thought you could be, including past you. See you all here in a bit. 1 second. Okay, helping out somebody in chat who needed teacher mode. There you go. Don't demonetize me or get mad at my silly example. The example I use has stuck in many a high schooler's head across time, and I stole it from a college professor. So we'll get there in a second. How is everybody? How is everybody? We are going back into another chat break from here. We just did a quick little 7-minute get up and move around break. Ideally, Jess likes to draft in July, but you don't know if you'll be ready, and that's okay. You meant to put in chat that as soon as you rolled. Thank you for the reminder of the 7 minutes there, my friend. Always got my back between you and my fellow admins. I know I'm going to be right on where I need to be. Thank you so much. Said that at 424, one of my favorite numbers. And then just promptly got kicked out of here. Uh-oh. Is the distraction someone that's cute and adorbs? Angelique, yeah, you don't know what your thesis statement is either. You guess that's why you forgot it. Okay. Quick and cheap thesis formula. Insert your topic is insert your argument because insert reason 1, comma, insert reason 2, comma, and insert reason 3, period. Silly example. Don't be mad at me. Goldilocks is a bad person because of the laws she breaks in the kitchen, dining room, and living room. Each paragraph then goes to talk about each room and how she broke a law in each of those rooms. For example, technically in the kitchen, she stole their food. Plus the whole breaking and entering thing. She broke a chair, that's destruction of property in the dining room, and she becomes a squatter by sleeping in their bed. Yes, this used to be a silly essay that I would have kids write to learn how to use and integrate primary sources, aka their local state laws on the topic. Teenagers love this essay. It's so silly. But my primary reason for it is to get kids used to relying on this simple thesis. So take it. I hope it helps. Sorry, the silly example was really not a good one, but some of you are like, oh my God, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. Angela rather, going to eat a tiny slice of key lime pie sounds amazing right now. Is it your key lime pie or did you get it from somewhere? Just curious. Nosy people want to know because now I'm curious of a good place to go get some good key lime pie right about now. And then you're always welcome to talk about food. It is dinner time on a Wednesday. Jess, your niece isn't here. It's your mom. I didn't know if the niece was part of that. Gotcha. Actually took the 7-minute break. Good. Glad you got some time with mom. Inca, you're very welcome. Needed to head to bed. Take care of yourself. Know you're worth it, my friend. Yeah, you're one of those that writes it and pulls the thesis out after. Actually, this is not a bad way to write. How can you introduce something that doesn't exist yet? I'm being really honest. This is why some authors of longer fiction, guilty as charged because this happened to me, don't write the first chapter of their book always until the end. That's literally what happened to book 1. The original chapter 1 of this story in book 1 is chapter 2. I didn't write Neftiri's first chapter as chapter 1 until I actually finished writing the whole book, I think about it. So, and yeah, how can you introduce something or someone who doesn't exist yet? It's totally accurate. Not homemade this time for Angela's key lime. You got it at Costco. See, I hear that their pies are like, we have a Sam's Club. I think we have a Costco in Frederick. But we have a Sam's Club right here in Hagerstown. And I know that their apple pies are divine. Now I'm curious to try the other ones at Costco because I think Costco down the road gets a different variety. You see what I mean? Angelique, then you know what a thesis flows. Yep. And see, this is why I always remind kids who do write their intro and their thesis, you're probably going to come back and edit this more than any other part of your essay, and that's okay. Kind of the same with people who do write their first couple of chapters of their books. You might have to edit those the heaviest, and that's okay. How can you properly introduce the people to the world unless you don't know, even with plotting, you think you know the points on the map. The journey in between is quite different. You're very welcome. I'm always here to intrigue y'all to want to indulge your guilty pleasures and your inner child's desires for the food cravings. Just saying. Just saying. What? Wow. Okay. See, the Sam's Club here has something very similar. And the Cheesecake Man and I have been known to get 2 pies, and that's like lunch and dinner for 2 or 3 days for the two of us. You see what I mean? Or we'll get them for pizza parties. Yes. Yes. Hi, my friend. It's good to see you, Jen. It's good to see you. 85%. Way to go. You know what? All of us need a little glitter anyway, because let's get a level up. Let's get going. Let's allocate those points, my friends, and get ourselves into another sprint. This is going to be sprint number 3. We're going to do 2 30-minute sprints. Whatever you get done tonight is gravy mode. Seriously, it's gravy mode. In your pace, in your time, in your stride. See you in 30. All righty, everyone. Let's go ahead and get into our last chat break for the night while we go ahead and wrap it up and wind down. Let me check in with the calendar for Heart Breathings and give you a heads up of who all is hosting tomorrow. Starting at 8 a.m., these are all in Eastern Time. We're going to be hanging out with my friend Cassandra. If you want to go ahead and check out her channel, she's going to be at 8 a.m. tomorrow there for Thursday the 13th, followed by 11 a.m. visiting with my friend Heather. If you did not know, my friend Heather has both a writing channel and an art channel. So do feel welcome to check out and love on both of those if you so do please. And then we're going to hang out with my friend Diane at 2 p.m. and my friend Tracy at 8 p.m. And Diane also has an art channel, and then I'll get you the link there if you want to go ahead and hang out with and love on everybody. I know we have several new people in the community, so I want to make sure you have some time to hang out with all of our admins in all of the places when possible. So also there's going to be Judy Jean or Tracy's channel as well, everybody. So let's see. Since noodles were thrown at the poll, we had polls about noodles, and the noodle poll continues. Thank you, Mom, for inspiring those. It's Wizard Food Night. Why not? Sam, do enjoy supper and relaxation time. You totally deserve it. Hugs. Tessa, good to see you. Glad to have you in. We're going to do a 25-minute sprint to wind us down after this one, guys, gals, and pals, just so we can get out here closer to 8:30. The last one was, this one was literally just, it popped up when I Googled random noodle trivia. According to whenever this poll was originally put together and U.S. federal law, a noodle must contain 5.5% egg solids. Welcome to the Good Eats Hour, I suppose. Cassandra, I'm a why do I have to choose noodles kind of person. In this case, it's all Mom's doing. Noodles are probably not the best thing for me to have. I'm going to admit. So with our last sprint, like I said, we're going to go ahead and do 25 minutes, get ourselves wrapped up and wound down. Despite making tonight a gravy night, I got a little bit of odd and ends done. I actually, looking at my to-do list, which was stuff I was like, if I don't finish it, so be it. I actually finished it today. So apparently that mindset's working. So what's coming down the pipeline? I am going to be doing a vlog tomorrow night instead of a live for the plot with me. I have a new board with all of my production goals for the next quarter and my drafting goals for the next 6 months or so, kind of up there so I can keep an eye on them and work on them and have the visual reminder there outside of my Excel sheet. So do feel welcome to hang out with us for that tomorrow. I did also go ahead and put out a goodbye to season 1 vlog earlier today if you want to check that. Angela Alfredo sauce, but with dippable breadsticks. See, I don't know if any of you all know a little place called Cece's Pizza. That was super popular when I was in college. So where did a bunch of broke college kids go for pizza, salad, and not so great dessert for $5 in circa 2010? Cece's Pizza. And this place has now hooked me on simply dipping Alfredo sauce like as a dipping sauce. I would have never have thought to use it strictly as a dipping sauce before then. So definitely feeling this. Also, Alfredo sauce is great to literally just like dip your chicken in while you're eating it. If you have a low carb Alfredo that's really yummy, oh my goodness, definitely good for chicken tender dipping. There you go. Angela, the middle kid loves Cece's pasta. See, for toddlers, for like little kids and teenagers, when it was really popular, I see why it made bank. We also all know what it's doing to our bodies. Sadly, oh, carbs, you are so good. You are so not good for us. Jess, do you think you have a few CCs here? Almost all of them have closed up. Like, I think we have one here. And then back where we used to live, the one that's here, an hour plus away, is the closest one back compared to Cumberland, because the one in Cumberland closed. Olive Garden sells Alfredo's. Ooh, I did not know this. I did not know this. And I have not been there in ages. Now I have a foodie goal the next time I'm out and about. Now I have a foodie goal on a cheat day. All right, let's go ahead and get into our actual last sprint, even though I've been saying it's a sprint up there instead of a break. But anyway, see you in 25. Hey, there she is. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and wrap it on up and wind it down. Do make sure you are saving your work before we go ahead and head out for the night. Had an absolutely epic stream, everybody, for sure, for sure. So looks like most of us are meat sauce peoples with the noodles, and now it's never-ending pasta, I assume you mean, at Olive Garden. A lot of us are wanting the Olive Garden now. It is dangerous, but this is why I tend to like to go to Olive Garden, because their salad actually is not that bad. So when it's the never-ending, just give me the salad, please. Butter on noodles kind of person. See, I used to do this a lot as a kid with a little bit of lemon pepper or Old Bay seasoning to change it up. Angela had to hang out with the neck and shoulder heating pad. Oh, do be taking care of you, Mom, for sure, for sure. You've had a very long day, my friend. All of us have, to be fair. All of us have. So do make sure you're getting some rewarding time for you in, that you're refilling well. And I hope to see you all on Friday night. In between, make sure you hang out with everybody tomorrow. Hope to see you in Cassandra Sprints, 8 a.m., live or on the replay. Take care of yourself. Your voice matters.